Hey guys, welcome back. Well, last time we built custom wood benches. 4 foot, 2 of them. I'll walk you through building the legs, the back, putting the seat boards on, and now today we're gonna build the side tables. Side tables are gonna roughly be 1.5 feet square, 2 feet tall. Perfect height. With a little shelf on the bottom. I'm also building one slightly larger table. Sit snacks and whatever else on. Alright, so let's head to the shop and let's get started.
So right here, I'm starting this little party off by putting together some framing for the larger table in the back. It'll be 2 foot wide by 4 foot long, made out of 2x4 pressure treated lumber. I know a lot of people don't like the way pressure treated lumber looks with the green color and all, but if somebody's complaining about how it looks, they're not doing it right. You gotta paint it, not stain it, not just throw a coat of finish on it, but paint it properly. With a solid stained color. That will extend the life 6 or more years. That's the most protected a piece of exterior wood can be, in my humble opinion. So no worries. By the way, I'm screwing it together with 3-inch deck screws. Now I'm screwing the legs in. They're 36 inches tall. I'm screwing them from both sides of the frame and making sure they're plumb. Now I'm making stretcher boards. Stretcher boards are the horizontal piece of wood or metal that connects all 4 legs at the table near the floor. I didn't want to use full 3.5-inch 2x4, so I'm making some smaller pieces out about half of that width, like 1 3/8 by 1 3/8. This does 2 things: makes the table lighter for installation. It also cuts down on material. I mean, sometimes things get heavy. Now I'm screwing boards to the top of the table. They're just standard 2x6 and 4 foot long, with a little hangover. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the way that 1 3/8 square look that I ripped up for the stretcher board. So I decided to rip up a bunch more and use it to build the 4 side tables. So right now I'm chopping all the new wood I just ripped for the side table frame. Right here, I'm just chopping up all the lumber I just ripped for the side tables. So here I'm getting center of my layout. I'm just using one center support in the middle. These small tables won't be holding anything heavier than a few drinks, maybe some snacks. Alright, so after I get one done, it's very important that I stay focused and careful with I don't know what's going on. Alright, so yeah, it's important I stay focused and I'm very careful with Alright, yeah, so I get one done and it's very important that I line this up as a pattern or a template for the rest of them. I want to have the layout the same on every single one. Really, I mean, the only reason I do this is because, well, sometimes I get lazy. It stops me from laying out. Okay, so funny story. I'm cutting all of these legs for the side tables to exactly 3 foot. See it right there. Yep, 3 foot. But the tables only finish out at 2 foot. So what happened here? Well, I'll try to take my time and explain very well what happened. You see, I cut the legs on every table 1 foot too long. Yep. That's it. I had to come back after I realized it and trimmed all of them down. Yeah, it sucked. I screwed up. I do it a lot. But it's not how much you screw up as long as you keep going. Mistakes are part of the process. At least I cut them all long and not short. Okay, now I'm screwing the legs on. I'm screwing them from both sides using 2.5 screws. Don't want them to poke out the backside. So now I'm installing the stretcher board, same as before. This time I'm going to frame it on the inside of the legs. That way I can make it a little shelf. 21 inches is the number that I have to split evenly between my top boards. I do some quick math and figure out that I need 7 boards at 2.5 inches wide. And that will allow me to have at least 1 inch overhang on all edges. The lumber that I'm using is just standard fence board, 5/8 thick by 5.5 inches wide. I'm doing a little dry fit, making sure that my math is right. After I made sure it all fits, I get my first board started directly in the center. This part has to be right for all the other boards to fit snug. So I double check, triple check. Fasteners that I'm using for this are nail crown staples, 1 1/4 inch long. It's basically a big staple gun that shoots a staple 1/4 inch wide by various lengths, from 1/2 inch all the way to 1.5 inches. The pneumatic tools definitely make it a lot more easier and faster. Now, if you feel like this is something you can build yourself, you're absolutely right. You got this. If you feel like you've gotten any value out of this video, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. It would really help me out a ton. And if not, that's cool too. Hope you're enjoying the video. Now for the shelf. I'm using the same boards I just cut. This shelf will be 12 inches by 15. And because it's a little shorter, I don't have a framing member in the middle. I think it's going to be just fine. Now we paint it all up. I'm using the same paint that I used on the benches in episode 1. If you haven't seen it, first episode where I built the 2 benches, go back and check it out. So that's a wrap on this one. Tables were a simple but needed build to make this place a little slice of paradise. On the next episode, I'll deal with the actual space itself, from building the concrete forms, mixing it all up, spilling it everywhere, cutting the posts, dumping rocks. I'll bring it all together. So make sure to subscribe and catch the next one. See you guys later. And thanks for watching.